got me low.
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? This is your boy, Payback. I'm back with another video. Today we'll be going over version 5.10 patch notes for Fortnite. Thoughts on the patch? It has a lot of impact. I think it's one of the biggest patches in terms of competitive gameplay adjustments, I guess. It's very weird. Some of the changes they made, I'm not sure why, but I guess they have somewhere where they're trying to lead the game. And we'll start. It's Fortnite's birthday. Today is July 24th. I think Fortnite's birthday is tomorrow. It might be today, but I think it's tomorrow. And, well, we have a spray, a back bling, and an emote. I wouldn't say the emote's the best, but to get these, the challenges aren't out today. Not yet for me, and I'm not sure if they'll come out today or tomorrow. But to get them, you need to do 1,000 damage with assault rifles. You need to dance by the cakes. There's 10 of them placed across the map, and I think you have to dance in front of all 10. So you're gonna be traveling, and then there's play 14 matches, which, you know, we all love Fortnite. That's gonna be pretty easy to do. So we're gonna go ahead and start off here. I believe this is the back bling, which is pretty cool. So we'll start off with the playground update. It definitely was needed. It was just a tryout phase, it seemed. It's a limited time mode, it says again. So they're still gonna be tweaking it and things like that. But I'm glad it's back. It'll help people build. Me personally, I need to work on my building. You all know. Need to work on my building, and that'll help me a lot. We'll get to those later, but they added in a teaser in the patch notes, obviously, for the compact SMG. That's out today, and it is very, very good. When it says high capacity, fast firing, it definitely means it. We'll get to that in a second. This is what it looks like. It's like a P90 from the real world. I mean, Fortnite is the real world, but, you know. Save the World is getting an update. If you care about that, you can read the patch notes on that. And, well, we'll get into it. They removed the static noise when switching tabs. I definitely thought that this was supposed to be here. So I'm really confused about that. When I heard it, I was like, well, okay, they're going with some theme, but I guess not. These are really nothing that impacts us, really. You can find birthday cakes, like I mentioned earlier, but they actually have slices next to them, and they give 5 health and 5 shield instantly. It's like a mushroom and an apple combined. I think it makes the apple animation and sound. And then the battle bus and supply drops have been decorated. The battle bus looks, I mean, it's like a wrapped present, I'd say. Here's the playground update. It's very, very extensive. This is cool. Matches will no longer end if one player leaves a server. Golf carts have a 100% spawn rate. Ammo can spawn 10 times the amount of ammo. This is just overall just a good update for Playground. I think it's limited time again because they're not sure if this is the direction they want to go. They still need to update more. They increased spawns on a lot of things. Launch and bounce pads, rocket ammo. They added supply drops, there's floor loot, chests now spawn more items, chug jugs are added to floor loot, and the respawn timer is changed from 10 to 3 seconds. That's probably the biggest one. You can get in the action as quick as possible after you die. And I think that was needed. 10 seconds is a long time, especially if you're trying to, like, get better. You know, you fall off. You don't want to wait 10 seconds if you're alone. The storm, this is just the mode details. It hasn't changed. So here we go. Compact SMG added. Available in epic and legendary variants. It is very, very strong. As you can see, it's 23 to 24 base damage. And I'd say it's like the minigun, but does more damage. I think the fire rate is probably around the same. It's like the regular sub that's in the game. Just the regular submachine gun. in fire rate, but it has 50 round capacity, which is a lot. 20 more bullets and does a lot more damage. It's very, very overpowered, I'd say. I haven't gotten my hands on it today, but I did get killed by it. Not fun. It says Slurp Juice now grants 1 health every half second, up to a total of 75. If health is full, shield will be granted instead. For example, if you have 100 health, 25 shield, you'll get to full shield. If you have 50 health, 25 shield, you will get your 50 health first, and then it'll tick the rest on the shield. Health is preferred in everything, really, because of how the game runs, fall damage, and the storm. This will help you definitely outrun the storm in a lot of situations if you're carrying these. Supply drop loot rates adjusted. This is a big update. The hand cannon, dual pistols, and silenced pistols should never have been in the supply drops. The dual pistols aren't bad, but silenced pistol and hand cannon didn't need to be in there. Sniper rifles have been buffed. Their drop rates have been almost doubled, which I think is a good thing, because you want to get a gold bolt in those. Assault rifles have been lowered, so gold scars aren't going to be as prominent. Explosives were buffed, so over a quarter of the time, you will now get either a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher, which is extreme. I mean, that's amazing. Minigun was buffed, which I don't really see why. It's very situational, and I think it's better for fours and duos. Traps, it drops 2 now, and the launch pad is now almost half. You'll get that almost half the time. The cozy campfire is a third, and the bouncer is almost a fifth. So I'd say that's a good drop, or a good buff, I'd say. Almost getting a launch pad half the time is really good. If you're in the late game and, you risk yourself to go into the storm to get a supply drop, half the time you're going to get a bouncer, a launch pad, or a campfire. A campfire will heal you up after you get out. A launch pad and a bouncer can get you out of the storm and position you to win the game. For consumables, shield potion is up. It's just up 9.9%, so that's not much. Small shields are buffed as well. Medkits doubled, which I think is a great change. Slurp Juice is obviously higher now because it's really good. Impulses, remote explosives, and clingers are all 10%, and Chug Jug is 7.5% instead of 2.1%, which that is a very large buff on that. Boogie Bombs, grenades, bandages, stink bombs, porta forts, and the bush have been removed from the supply drop, which I think is a very good change. None of this really give you that big of a competitive advantage, except for bandages. Materials from those, I mean, it's very minute change, and it's 1/3 a piece instead of what it was before. Here we come into the big competitive gameplay changes. Changes to building materials. So Wood Wall starts at 80 health, down from 100, and that is a giant change. 20 health is 1 sub shot. It's one of really a lot of the guns in the game, so that's a big giant change. I'm looking forward to see how it impacts competitive gaming. The stone wall starts at 80 as well, so why not put up a stone wall instead of wood now? Why not hit rocks instead? Brick walls. The metal wall max health has been buffed by 100, so I think this the build time is longer. But if you set up in the next zone, you're going to have a very, very big competitive advantage. It's another 100 health buff to what was already too much. You're going to have to shoot like a whole clip at it now, which I'd say is pretty insane. The wood wall max health is down to 150 from 200, which is... They just don't want you to build, it seems. You will not be using wood to build. If you are in a wood structure, you're going to get shot down easily. I think the gold grenade launcher will destroy everything. I think 150, what is that? It's 5 scar shots and your wood wall will be down. And it's pretty insane, especially since that's max health. The storm circle changes are very minute. It's not much. They're trying to speed up the game, it seems. The wait times are down 30 seconds a piece, kind of, and then gets to 15, then 30, then 15 again. The safe zone 6 is now a moving circle, so it will shift out of the zone, which that's a big change. Circle 6 is still pretty large. So I think that's, I don't know if it's a good change, but you have to learn to adapt to the moving circle, which means moving earlier. This is a cool thing. Sprint by default is an option now. For people that have played a while, I'd say that it's pretty hard. It would be pretty hard to change, but I think it's possible. Pickaxe damage against enemy and ally player built structures increased to 75 base damage and 150 critical damage. I think that's a big buff. I said the wood wall was now 150 max health, so you're gonna have to hit it 3 times to destroy it. Wait, sorry, I lied. You're gonna have to hit it 2 times to destroy a brick wall, and or a wood wall, and I think that's insane. There's some things here that are very, very important. Auto run can now be used while in vehicles, which needed to be done. Players will no longer fall through floor or push through walls when placing or editing structures. It's a great fix. All of these are really great fixes. This patch has a lot in it, a lot of small things, a lot of big things, and I think this is going to impact competitive more than a lot of the past patches have. Not to include some of the skins, which are pretty cool. So the big overarching theme I see of this patch is they want to limit building and reward people for setting up, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. It seems a little weird. I think they want the community to keep growing. They don't want building to be all the game is about. If that's what they wanted, then they should take Bloom out of the game. But these are my thoughts. You can think what you want. So there's that. There's just another. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can read about the patches. There's a bunch of things that you could look at, I guess. A lot of them aren't really that important. This is all. Yeah, that was all Save the World. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's try to get. I mean, you know, just if you're watching this, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna try to start uploading every day and maybe more than once a day. It's just trying to get in the groove of things, learn how to edit better. Thank you for watching. Peace.